Happy New Year.
Those schoolgirl days of telling tales and biting nails are gone. But in my mind, I know they will still live on and on. But how do you thank someone who has taken you from crayons to perfume? It isn't easy, but I'll try. If you wanted the sky, I would write across the sky in letters that would soar 1,000 feet high to serve with love. The time has come for closing books and lawless looks must end. And when I leave, I know that I am leaving my best friend, a friend who's taught me right from wrong and weak from strong. There's a lot to learn. What can I give you in return? If you wanted the moon, I would try to make a start, but I would rather you let me give my heart to serve with But how do you thank someone who is taken from crayon to perfume? It isn't easy, but I'll try. If you wanted the sky, I would write across the sky in letters that would soar 1,000 feet high to serve with love.
Thank you, everybody.
That is Foxes and Fossils from just outside Atlanta, Georgia. And one of my favorite kind of real small town bands. They play a lot of covers and do some of their own stuff. Anyway, hope everyone's going to be enjoying a good, happy start to their new year. Here in Seattle, we're socked in with fog. If we were one day earlier, we would have had a clear night. Tonight, not so good. I just saw the latest downtown where the Seattle Space Needle is. And it was really interesting because the Space Needle was sitting right on top of the clouds. everything else below it was socked in. So they're going to do a fireworks display irregardless, and it's just going to really be pretty bad. So, but I have a backup plan, so hopefully it'll be. And I don't know if there'll be a lot of people. The East Coast people are all turned in; they've gone to bed. People in Australia, they're a day ahead of us. So the stragglers here in Hawaii and the West Coast, we'll see if we get anybody. But I do sincerely hope people have great plans for their new year and some great ideas of what they want this year to be like. And sometimes we have to plan that out. Hunter, welcome to you. Good to see you. Iowa is represented. Well, it's only 10:32 in Seattle. I know where you are because I used to live in the Midwest. It's a couple hours later, so you guys just celebrated. We haven't even begun, and we're going to have a tough night. I was just mentioning we're socked in with fog, so the big fireworks display is not going to be so good. But I've got a backup plan. I think you'll really like it. So anyway, good to see you, Hunter. Always good to see you. Yeah, boy, I got a lot of family who was born in Iowa. My dad was born in Sioux City. My oldest brother, Mike, was born in Ames, Iowa. And I almost went to school in Des Moines. We're from northeast Nebraska, Norfolk. But a lot of memories of Iowa, South Dakota, Nebraska. So, but I'm happy out here on the West Coast, and we're, like I say, a couple hours behind you. So it's 10:33. I believe. And we got about an hour and a half to go. But as I say, we've got a problem here with all the fog, and so I don't think we're going to get to watch it live. I have it ready to go. If a miracle happens and everything dissipates, we might have a live stream, but if not, I'll just have this backup. I think you'll enjoy. So anyway, that's it. Good night, everybody. Thanks for being here. So I should maybe plug something I've got coming up. I don't know if I'll do it tomorrow. I'm thinking about it tomorrow. Start off the new year with what did I call it? I don't even know if I've got a title for it yet, but it's going to be kind of a comprehensive survey of spirituality, particularly Christian spirituality, perhaps a little bit in terms of Buddhism, but I think it'll be real interesting, at least it was to me. I'm putting it together, but I think it'll be very concise and very understandable for the layperson. It's not for a theologian or scholar at all. So that was my intention. Hope that the Hawkeyes, boy, I'll tell you. Vanderbilt. Now, who went to Vanderbilt? I'm trying to remember who, no, I'm thinking of somebody else. But yeah, man, the Hawkeyes, what a great season they put together. Really, really happy for them. My Washington Huskies, not so much. Usually they have a pretty strong football program. And Oregon's the weak one, but in the last few years, Oregon has been the strong football team out west here. So it's just, you never know. Everybody gets their turn, I guess, in the saddle, so. Yeah, I'm happy for your Hawkeyes. So anyway, I've got a little, let's see. Janie, welcome to you. Glad to see you. Glad to see you. Well, thank you, Hunter. That's mutual. I appreciate that. Yeah, people from the Midwest, I know, Janie, you mentioned publicly that you're from Ohio, sorry. So we've got Iowa, Ohio, Nebraska. We've got Texas. We've got a lot of the Midwest represented, South and Midwest, absolutely. Salt of the earth, Middle Earth, good people all together, good values. I'm really glad that I grew up where I did, and so I always mention Johnny Carson grew up in my hometown of Norfolk, so that's his claim to fame, pretty much. Janie says, yes, I was a Hawkeye, then a Buckeye. That's right. And now you're a Longhorn, right? Or an Aggie or whatever team you root for down there. I'm not really sure. There's a lot of major universities in Texas, that's for sure, and they're doing really well in football, that's for sure. So I've got a little introduction here. I'll just play it real quick so you get myself. Well, I think this will play over the top of me. Yeah, cowgirl. Yeah, you know what I showed you. They're going to do tonight. They have 500 drones. I think it's 500 ready to do, their program. Of course, they're all programmed by computer to do various things that celebrate, usher in the new year. And they've done it before, but they've also used augmented reality, and they should have done that tonight. They're very optimistic, trying to think that Seattle in late December is going to be clear. It's going to be probably foggy, and it really is tonight, unfortunately. So I'm just thinking that they're not going to, the program will go on as they've got a big fireworks display, apparently bigger than they've ever done it, maybe the biggest in the United States, but I don't know how realistic it is because we just never, the fog tends to hold in the particulates, and when the fireworks, explode, all that smoke, it just gets congested. It doesn't blow away, so it really makes it difficult to appreciate the display in itself. Sammy Bummy Beat, welcome to you. Good to see you. Thank you. And Happy New Year to you as well. Glad that you're here. So I'm just letting people know I may have to go with my backup plan, which isn't a bad one, really. And then at the end, I thought I'd just talk a little bit about maybe what my New Year's resolution is. People don't have to do one. Some people's resolution is not to do a resolution, and that's perfectly fine. But I have a couple of ideas just to throw out there. Sometimes it's nice to just... I love it when people throw out innovation. And you go, oh, gee, that's a great idea. I may incorporate that. Hannah says, it's your belief that capture my attention. Oh, yeah, I appreciate that. We capture more ways of an attitude that helps the voters win. Yeah, I think I follow what you're saying. I think you're just expressing that, the body politic, that's the whole doggone community. That's all of us. We have something to offer, and when we share it, every one of us has a voice, and everyone's voice should be listened to. We will be the better for it. So I really do appreciate, I think what you're saying, Hannah, everyone has something that is important for us to hear. And if we can take that in without bias, if possible. And if people want to come up on panel, they're more than welcome to do that too. So maybe in about 10 minutes, what I'll do is do my little countdown, which is really awesome. I got to tell you, I think what they did a couple of years ago was just fabulous. It's a countdown from the needle, and it was on a nice night, and they used the drones, but they also use augmented reality. So I think that you're going to be, as I was at least, pretty impressed with the creativity of it all. And then, the straight fireworks display, if it happens to clear up by midnight, I don't even know if I'll be on that long. I might be. We'll just see how things unfold. But I'm glad you're here. So Hannah, Sammy, Bummer B, and Janie, Evelyn, and myself. So I think that's what we are. There's 6 of us. So anyway, and then at the very end, maybe I'll just throw out some ideas. I tapped into ChatGPT, and there's some suggestions that they throw out every year. And I think that there may be 1 or 2 that appeal to you. It's always nice to think about making changes, moving forward, and I always say within the Christian tradition, there's two things that should be important to all of us, and I think that would be true for anyone, whether you're any religious tradition or maybe you're atheist. It doesn't really matter. Is that your life has a purpose, and probably to love, and love more fully, and to find the purpose of why you're here, and then to grow in that purpose and become all that a person can be. I think that's pretty ambitious if we can move in that direction. Evelyn says, I'm singularly focused on the midterms. Yes. Janie, I put out a video. I'm sorry, Evelyn, I put out a video today. I don't know if you had a chance to look at it, but we scored over the past year 25 victories in which we replaced Republican seats with Democratic seats. 25. There were no Republican victories in the year 2025. So that is a pretty good score sheet, which is indicative of the problems that obviously Americans are voicing their displeasure. So that was, I think, very good news. In fact, I wanted to highlight in my video nothing but good news. So I did that. I think there's 13 or 14 different stories I covered. And then the last one was 25-0. The Democrats are recovering seats that previously held by the Republican Party. And I think that will be the continued direction that we head in. And I would be absolutely place my entire fortune, which wouldn't be a lot, that we're going to recover the House and, of course, the Senate as well. Well, it's hopeful, yeah. I think, but the signs are there. 25-0 is a really good sign. So I'm just feeling good about that. Oh, you saw it? Yeah, Janie, thank you. I wanted to be positive. We're going out of a very difficult year. 2025 was a tough year. I'm from the Midwest originally, and farming is something that I'm still pretty familiar with. I grew up in an agrarian environment. My dad used to work for Allied Mills. He traveled 3 different states, and he started off selling feed to farmers. In fact, he used to sell those big harvester bins. They're the huge harvesters that they store grain in and so on. So I used to go out with him. We'd hunt pheasant. He'd grab a shotgun out of the back of the car, and we'd bring home a pheasant if we were lucky. But we were out all day. I was a kid, going from one farmer to another with what he was doing back when he first started. But there's good people there, and they work hard. They're the salt of the earth, in my opinion. I'm not saying they're any better than people on either coast, or south or north either, but I think that they have good values. I'm not always sure that they are tapped into the best resources, and that's why it's important for us to get the word out. I know that the soybean farmers and others as well are really struggling. And healthcare, Hunter says, is an issue that won't be dismissed. No, it certainly isn't and shouldn't. Yeah, healthcare. Unfortunately, people are seeing their premiums skyrocket, some by 2 and 3 times what it was before. And that's all largely avoidable if we had continued the subsidies that should have been given to them. So this is part of the reason why the previous year was so tough for people. I don't think some people saw it coming, others maybe didn't want to see it, but they're having to now. There's no way around it. Eventually it comes to our door and knocks really hard, and we have to face. And of course, the word that I don't think it's anybody's cooked up word, but affordability. Is life easier for you now in the past year or not? And clearly, the cost of common items, goods, and so forth have climbed and continue to. I think it's important for us not to take our eyes off common sense and what we see, and not be one of those people that I can't believe my eyes. No, believe your eyes. Believe what you see. When you look at the cost of a gallon of milk or a loaf of bread or beef or chicken or whatever you buy, the prices are rising. And that's a concern because a lot of people don't have a large margin of income to be able to offset that. So it's very important. And it also for us to be aware of those in our neighborhood that may be really struggling, deciding whether or not they can heat their house, especially be aware of the elderly, who are from a generation, I would assume, I'm old too, but a generation of people that really don't want to ask for help. And often you will find elderly people shivering in their living room with blankets piled on them. And they need some assistance, and they won't tell anyone. They're too full of pride. You know, they're the pull yourself by your bootstrap generation. It's not always a good thing. Not always a good thing. Yeah, Janie, I can appreciate that. Yeah, I'm not working anymore, and so my income is fixed. People talk about they're on a fixed income. And so we do have to be discretionary and wise in our choices and look for bargains where we can, but also look to help others if we can do that. The most generous people in the world are the poor. The absolute most generous. They've always been that way. Remember when I worked for the church, I'd say, how am I going to find volunteers to help with all these programs? We've got catechetical programs. We need volunteers to teach our children. Youth ministry, and I was a director of religious education. And you know what I was told when I first started out when I was young? They said, ask somebody who's really busy, Joe. I go, really? Won't they be too busy? No, they're the ones that'll do it. And sure enough, that was very wise words. The people that are going to help you are the people that are the most involved to begin with. And the people that are most generous are the people who understand the real value of a dollar, because they really understand in their life how important it is to keep track of it. They take nothing for granted, and they're very generous. But we can watch out for them in our own neighborhood as well and try to just be aware, knock on your neighbor's door if you don't see them for a while, but watch for them and just chat with them and see if they're doing okay. I have an elderly person across the street from me, and she's pretty active, but we're all a year away from, or who knows, but health is precarious at times. The body is a marvelous, machine, but one tiny little thing, Some people have a stroke and their life completely changes, and so they do need help, and sometimes they don't have family, and that's where we step in. So that might be something in the new year we might consider, just being, a little more focused on the people immediately around us in our neighborhood, and hopefully they will be aware of you as well. Let's see. Hannah said, I'm paying $675 on a $1,350 month Social Security. Yeah, it's so that would be half roughly. Let's see. Is $675 rent or something along those lines, I assume. Yeah. That's very typical. The Midwest is a little better place to be if you're depending upon Social Security than out here on the West Coast. I know a lot of people that have left who are in the situation that I'm in that find it easier to move to another part of the country where the dollar goes farther. Rent is lower, taxes are lower, and so forth. It's pretty expensive out here in the Seattle area. Portland, the same, roughly. Glad I worked and have a pension. Absolutely. Let's see, Jenny says we've not been able to help our neighbor like we did over the last few years. Yeah. Well, and if we don't make sure we're okay, then there's nobody else we're going to be able to help. So we do have to take care of things first and foremost. Make sure we're covering all of our own bases. So I've got a couple of little videos I'm going to play for you that I think are rather interesting as far as maybe the new year approaching, and sometimes it doesn't have to be some magnificent, huge financial donation or a GoFundMe, but little things that we can do that can make a difference in people's lives. Janie says we're always able to help him feed his cats and buy litter and take him groceries, but we just can't afford that now. Yeah, absolutely understand that. That's when we get creative. That's when maybe we, I don't know, invite them over for dinner, and maybe they invite us over for dinner. I don't know, just something along those lines in the community. It's like when Jesus multiplied the loaves and the fish. They started out with five loaves and 2 fish, and the apostles said, this isn't nearly enough. There's lots of people here. Should we send them home? And he said, no, feed them yourself. And what was interesting, when he fed them, it was as if they began to multiply. Well, that's what they call that parable, the multiplication. I don't believe the Wonder Bread truck opened up in heaven. That would be too easy. I think that largely selfish people began to dig into their abundance. Maybe they had 2 loaves of bread with them instead of 1, and they put 1 that they didn't need in that basket as it was going around. I think that's a real miracle, if you can get selfish people to be generous. And I think on that day, that's what happened, and that's the true miracle. You know, it really is a miracle. He's been getting more help from food banks in the area. That's good. That's good. And churches, of course, they have them too. So a lot of help there. Social services, Lutheran, Catholic, among others, are very good places to do a search as well. I would always say begin locally before you stretch out from there. Maybe family might be a resource. Sometimes it's not, though. So here's, I'll play for you just a short little video. I think it's kind of interesting. I think it's important to think small. You don't have to solve your neighborhood's problems, the state you live in, or country, if someone's listening from overseas or something. You don't have thinking too large. Think locally, right? They say think globally but act locally. So in your own neighborhood, that's pretty local. And here's something real small that we can do. I'll just play this for you. I hope that you... Here we go.
I must be crazy now. Maybe I drink too much. But when I think of you, I long to feel your touch, to whisper in your ear words that I understand, words only you would hear, if only you were mine. I wish I could go back to the very first day I saw you. Should have made my move when you looked in my eyes. 'Cause by now I know that you'd feel the way that I do, and I'd whisper these words as
Okay. That is, I just saw that today. I thought, well, you know what? I'm going to download that and play that. I didn't test it out. Maybe the music will get me struck here or something, but I don't know if that's Celine Dion. I'm not sure. I played some of her stuff. But whoever it was, beautiful voice. But even more beautiful is the action of reaching out. And that was a literal embracing of enlarging one's reach, physically, literally opening one's arms to someone walking down the street. You don't even know them, right? They're brand new to you, or I would think they didn't know each other. Sometimes you're turned away, and sometimes you're not. That didn't cost anything, not a penny, but it did run the risk, and that takes courage to say, I want to express. It was one of those, what do they call them, social experiments. But the idea was to see whether or not people will respond. And maybe they need the hug. Maybe they feel you do. But whatever the case may be, who has the courage to do it? And a lot of people, of course it's unusual, so you don't see this very often, right? Well, this is a prolipsis or a vision of heaven. This is what you might see in heaven. Just as overflowing of love, a libation, right? Poured out, overflowing. But here on the street where we are afraid of being pickpockets and being mugged, and you see people reaching out with love. Well, it's a beautiful, beautiful statement. A lot of people are afraid of rejection. If I did that, I'd think, well, people are going to look at me funny and they'll reject me, right? And who likes to be rejected? No one does. But it was a social experiment, and I think that it demonstrated that there are people who are willing to express love. Yeah, I think heaven, Hannah, I think it reminds me of what's waiting for us. This is not the full meal deal. What we're experiencing on earth is just a vision of what's coming. We have a long way to go. I think we could do far better. I mean, that demonstrates right there that we're capable of it. But it's scary. We don't know how people are going to react. But some of the people, a few of them looked angry. Took them by surprise. They felt, what are you trying to do? Are you going to trick me? Some men are afraid of women, that they're going to scream something and they can get in trouble. There's all kinds of things ruminating in people's minds. But if we can get past that, loving is risky. It takes courage because it is risky. You wonder, well, is that person married? Is their boyfriend waiting? Is she going to reach in my pocket and grab my wallet? What's going to happen to me if I put my arms out and hug her back? A lot of people are afraid to do that. So it is a risky thing to love because we could be rejected. We could be taken advantage of. But more often than not, something good might happen. Dolly, welcome to you. Great to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. Great to see you. Yeah, I think heaven would be, Hannah, a place of unconditional, certainly nonviolent interaction and love, where people, the moral arc of the universe is bent completely in the direction of selfless giving and kindness. And that would be the compassion that's waiting for us. I mean, I believe that with all my heart. Some people don't, and that's perfectly fine. I don't proselytize. I'm not interested in arm twisting. Nobody has to believe what I believe. But I do share what I believe, like everyone does or should. And I always really enjoy hearing what other people think as well. What's it matter, Stellar? Well, I think we're learning. I'll go back to what I said at the beginning. I think that people are born into this world for two reasons. One is to discover who you are and what you can be. And to always, in the discovery of who you are and what you can be, to do that lovingly, to take love to the limit, as the Eagles would say in their song, take it to the limit, as fully and as far as one can possibly do. So if we do that, I call this Earth School 101, then we're doing what we came here for. That's my personal belief. We're here for a reason. That would be it. And then we fulfill our purpose. The worst thing would be for Stellar, me, Joe, to live my entire life and then for me to die completely unfulfilled, immature, having not accomplished what... It isn't about accomplishing things that the world says are important. It's about being a tremendous lover. If you can be a lover and a kind, good, decent human being, I would say for the most part that's what's going to... The scorecard, if there is one in heaven, that's what it'll be checking off right there. That's my belief. Yeah. Janie says, I sure do hope and pray for a better, more equitable and kind world to happen very soon. Yeah, I can't think that there would be anyone who wouldn't want that. Some people are afraid of a world of peace because they're thinking, well, this just can't last, or somebody walks up to you with their arms open in that little video. This can't be real, and they're afraid of love. Sometimes people are afraid of success and happiness, but we have to give it a chance. Hunter says, give to whom you or whomever. Yeah, I think the best thing would be, probably for most people, is locally, where you happen to be. The people you meet when you walk out the door every day. If you, some days you might stay in, other days you go out, but wherever you go, just to be attentive to other human beings, even if they're not attentive to you. That's the big challenge. And in that little video, we saw how some people respond not favorably and some do. So that is to be expected. So we have to be willing to embrace the possibility of, being rejected, and they call that sacrificial love. We will love even though they do not love us back. I had a video about, drop a link. Oh, absolutely. Dolly, let me, okay, I'll just drop a link on here. Give me just 1 second. I had a video about some dogs that I wanted to share with you for a reason, and I'll do that here in a minute. Let me get a link here for Dolly. Okay. 1 second. Okay, Dolly, I'm just dropping your link here in the side chat. And there you are. There's Dolly's link. And feel free to come up when you're ready. But I want to show another video. It's very short, having to do with animals, with dogs, and could be with any animal, really. But in particular, we often think of dogs when we think of how long have dogs been associated with humans? It's been probably 10,000 years. They domesticated. They've domesticated us. We've domesticated them. But the relationship between humans and dogs, canines, have been around for a very long time. And I'll make a comment after I show this little video. Dolly, are you up?
Hi, honey.
Well, welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yes, you sound good.
I
Yeah.
am so sick with the flu, but
I know.
I had to come here and say Happy New Year's to you and to all of our beautiful friends. And I promise next time you go live, I'll be well.
Well, I know you will. And I would invite anyone to pray for anyone, including Dolly, who's not feeling well. Prayer is, they call it efficacious. Prayer works. It has an effect. It can help people get well. There's an energy in the universe. So please pray for, Well, it's good to hear your voice.
Oh, I'm so glad. And I promise I miss you all, and I'm going to get off, okay? But I just wanted to say hi, and I love you all. And now it's not quite midnight your time. You got another hour?
Yeah, we do. Another hour. Or 57 minutes, yeah.
No, I'll never make it that long. But
Oh,
I'll
before
call
you
you
go,
and wake you up when I wait. Yeah.
before you go, there you are.
Oh, baby.
There you are.
Did I think I showed you a copy, but I found a box of brownie mix that has Dolly on it, and
No.
a picture of Dolly. I thought I showed you that.
No, I don't remember
It's so cute. It's cute. It's a real thing, but it has a picture of Dolly on it and everything.
Well, will you show me it
So I'm trying
sometime? Okay.
Yeah, I thought I did. It must have been to that other guy that I... Oops.
Yeah, it's that other guy you got in. Yeah. You just get. As your New Year resolution, you have something to do.
Well,
But that would be great.
okay. I will. It's
All right.
cute. It's cute. All right.
Okay.
I'll talk to you later.
All
Bye,
right.
everybody.
Bye, Dolly.
Oh, can you kick me off?
Of course.
You done it before. You've
Yeah.
done it before.
I think I can manage it. Let me see. Here you go. Bye-bye. Okay. I think Dolly is in history. She's gone. Okay. So anyway, everybody still out there? I'm going to play a little video. It's just real short. And it has to do with the relationship between humans and their canines, their pets, their dogs. I'm sure this would be true of cats as well and other animals. The reason I'm doing it, we've had a long and important relationship with our pets, especially dogs, canines. And there's something more than meets the eye that's going on. And so let's take a look at this real quickly. This is called, let's see, what is it called? Celebrating, wait a minute here. I got to find the right one. Dogs with 2 brain cells. I'm not sure why it says that. But anyway, here we go. Hopefully you can hear this.
Big smile, Holly. You guys sit? Go ahead, stretch.
Okay, that's kind of cute. That's not actually the one I wanted to show you, but I'll just go ahead and bounce off that. As I say, humans and canines have had I think it's a 10 or 20,000 year relationship. So there's probably a lot of chemistry going on, I would think. And this might be, the one I wanted to show you, I'm not sure where I put it, but showed acts of heroism in which dogs put themselves on the line for their humans. And it may be the only animal, or it may not be the only, but it's one for sure, in my opinion, that dogs are able to love their humans more than they love themselves. Now that's a pretty interesting thing to say, because you think, well, no, wait a minute. How can we love something more than we even love ourselves? But I think they call that sacrificial love. There was a guy who lived on this earth once a couple thousand years ago who laid down his life. So apparently he loved us more than even his own life. He laid down his life out of sacrifice, sacrificial love. And I think, our canines do that. And I've known a number of people that have said, my dog is my spiritual advisor, because I see this unconditional love every single day, that this animal just greets me no matter what mood I'm in, and how I may respond at times not so nice, and yet this animal just loves me, perhaps loves us more than it loves itself. Well, that's quite remarkable. And is it possible we could do the same? Well, I think it is. I think we can learn to love, and people have done that. Certainly they've jumped on grenades and pulled people out of burning automobiles and buildings, and people have laid down their life for others. And that's something that we can learn to do in perhaps measured ways, maybe small ways as well. I think it's within the realm of possibility. So as far as a New Year's resolution, I would think just the Greeks say, know thyself. Learn to inquire and reflect. Try to be more reflective. That's what I'm going to do. And look more closely. Slow down, and pay more attention to what's happening around me, and especially inside me. What are my feelings? What's my reaction to a circumstance? And why am I reacting the way I am? And can I change the way I'm reacting? The amygdala, that knee-jerk fight or flight, kill or be killed sort of reaction that all humans have. Can I modify that to a better response? And so I think that's something I'm going to try to do, and be a kinder person in the new year. And I think it's a noble resolution probably for anyone. It's a thought, just a thought. I have many others that I want to share with you at the end, but We're about 45 to 50 minutes away from the Seattle one. So I'm going to show you what I don't think we're going to be able to see too much. I have, let me get it ready here for you. This is going to be from my cell phone. See if I can bring that up. But I'll show you the one they've done previous that is really remarkable. This is, okay, give me just a minute. And I'll bring this up. Okay, so you're looking inside my house. This is my cell phone. We're looking at King 5. See the bottom right? King 5 is Channel 5 News. Coming up next, New Year's at the Needle. How about that? So that's what we'll see. If it's all socked in, it's not going to be really, it's going to be a real letdown. See, Foggy New Year, that's what we're dealing with. So in lieu of that, let me bring this back up. I am going to play for you it's augmented reality and drones. I think there was 300 or 400 drones previous year, and this is what it looked like.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll just take the sound off and share a little bit. The Space Needle there was constructed in, I believe it was 1962, for the World's Fair. That was during John F. Kennedy's administration. And it's built just slightly north of downtown Seattle, right at the foot of Queen Anne Hill. So this is augmented reality. Oh, yeah, of course. Well, actually, Dolly, click on the link right above what you just typed, and you'll be able to come right back in. I believe that will bring you right back in. I hope, can everybody hear me? Is this coming through? I think it is. So what you're looking at is augmented reality, and there are drones that you'll see here in a little bit. But on a foggy night like tonight, this would be probably the preferred way of celebrating. People are downtown right now waiting for this all to happen. Lake Union is a nice lake just north of downtown. They're in their boats watching it. Elliott Bay, which is to the west, everything in proximity where you can still see everything. There's actually multiple fireworks displays in Seattle, but this is the one that I usually, they put it on King 5 News as well. I used to go to them. So Dolly, just click on that link and it should let you back in. I think what I'm going to do is push ahead to another spot, and are you guys able to hear me? I hope I'm coming through. Let's see. I'm going to show you some of the drone work that they did. There's a restaurant at the top, and there's also a restaurant toward the bottom. So there's actually two. And people, they didn't close anything. People were still in there. While it rotates once every hour. That's a good inside view of what it's like inside the restaurant. There's an observation deck just above it. Dolly, I can send you another link, but I'm pretty sure that'll still work for you if you want to click on it. Otherwise, I'll go ahead and I'll grab another one. I don't see why it wouldn't work, but I'll just give you a new one, just in case. Oh, you know what? No, you're right. I messed up. No, sorry about that. Okay, try this. This will work. That was my fault. Sorry, Dolly. Yeah, come in on this one. Dolly, are you there?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
hi. Sorry about that. That was my mistake. I was forgetful.
You know what? No, I've knocked myself out before, and I've killed back up. I don't know why it didn't work this time.
Well, I can tell you why, because you said kick me out, so I X'd out the call. And when I did that,
Oh,
it was no longer available on that link. So that was my fault. I'm sorry.
oh,
But we got it. That's it. We got it figured out.
this is beautiful.
Yeah, isn't that pretty? Yeah. I
Really?
mean, there's so much fog. Seattle is socked in with fog. When they start doing the fireworks display, which is the biggest one they've ever done this year, all that smoke is gonna be held in by the fog, and it will completely, you won't even be able to see the Space Needle, which is kind of sad. I mean, that's the whole idea, right? You can see something.
Right, right.
So a lot of the critics that live here are trying to say Seattle needs to do something different, and I think augmented reality is a great. And the drones don't create smoke. Well, not very much. They do have, I guess they're equipped with lights and also some fireworks on them, but not nearly as much as just firing them up like they normally would. It is pretty amazing, though. It just it gets better as it goes. This is about a little more than 60% done, and the way they've done this, and then the drones it's pretty remarkable. Yeah, there's 500 drones that are ready to go tonight.
I missed the beginning of this because I think I was trying to come back up, but is this like something from last year? Is that what
Yeah.
you're showing right now? Okay.
Yeah, this
okay.
would have been right. Yeah.
Have you
or-
ever been up there?
Oh heavens, yes, yes.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, there's 2 restaurants and an observation deck, and everything revolves. It goes around completely 360. It takes an hour to make a complete revolution.
Huh. Well, like 365 days to go around. I don't know.
That's right, around the sun.
I don't know. I've been running a fever all day. Don't listen to me.
Well, you got that absolutely right. Yeah, it's a revolution.
Thank you for trying to keep up with my train of thought. It was really deep. I just didn't know how to say it.
Well, yeah, you combined science and spirituality and psychology. You had it all going on that comment.
Oh, thanks.
Well, sure.
So good to me.
Well, I try, and that's all I can do. But you can see
I had to come.
well, I mean, even the image right now is you can just see how it kind of lingers. I think the winds are like 3 miles per hour, which is really weak. So any smoke that the fireworks would create, and they do create a lot, is not going to be blown out of there very fast. And not that that matters because there's so much fog you can't even see. The fog goes all the way to the top of the needle except for the very top, and that was the only thing you could see was the very top of it. The rest of it was completely engulfed in fog, which is another word of saying a cloud, you know. Are you still there, Dolly?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, this is where it gets interesting. They're creating, see the little Volkswagen at the bottom?
Aw.
Public Market, that's right down at the waterfront, and a very popular place. The fish, a salmon coming by. music?
Real World Seattle, the
There's
opening
Jim-
credits.
That's right, and there's Jimi Hendrix. They showed an image of him. Jimi Hendrix was from Seattle.
I did not know that.
Yeah, there's a, down at the Seattle Center where this is all going on, there's something called the Experience Music Project, and a lot of it focuses in on Jimi Hendrix. If you like music, that would be a good place to go. I mean, they have the Science Center, they have, International Fountain, they have all kinds of things down there. That's where the World's Fair was in '62.
Oh, and Men in Black.
Mm-hmm.
Did Men in Black, did the Space Needle fall on them or something?
Oh, I don't know about that. Maybe in a movie. I don't know.
Yeah, no, the movie with Will Smith and, never mind. I can't tell you, but it's good.
Are you looking at the football, or are you looking at? You might be about 10 seconds behind.
Oh,
I'm looking
no, I
at a
was
current.
thinking. I was just talking about the Space Needle in general. It was
Right.
just a scene from the movie.
Right. Right. Now, did Texas beat Michigan today? I think they did. Had some
Well,
big
of course,
games.
come to me with all your questions of football because
Well, I didn't pay attention.
I'm the
What?
football queen.
Yes, you are. You have all the knowledge and the information that we need.
Yes.
At the very end here, the Space Needle lifts off and takes off into space and hits the moon. You'll see that here in a minute.
I hate you so much.
Why?
Oh,
No,
I
it's-
thought you were just messing with my fevered head.
No, you're gonna. This is well. It's augmented reality, and it makes it look like the Space Needle is lifting off and heading to the moon. You'll see.
Oh,
Yeah, it's pretty creative.
I thought you were just saying that because I was talking about Men in Black, and in the movie Men in Black, that's what it was. It was from Aliens. The Space Needle was.
Right. Oh yeah. Okay, now
And
keep
so I
your
thought
eye
you were
on.
just messing with me. Okay, I'm watching.
No, not at all. No, this is kind of the grand finale. Yeah, this will be a whole lot better than what we're going to see if we watch the live because of the fog. They got to do something, come up with an option because every year Seattle has fog this time of year. Yesterday would have been great.
That is just beautiful.
Isn't that amazing? See there now. Right now, I'm seeing it lift off. You may have to wait about 10
Yep,
seconds.
I'm watching it.
Okay,
Aww.
and then it's gonna land. It's gonna hit the moon in the top right.
It looks like Cinderella's coach.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
Absolutely.
So there you are.
You know
Yep.
what? my I
What?
wanted to well, I just wanted to come up here because I wanted to be with you when the new year came in at your time.
Well, yeah.
So if I'm
yeah.
asleep, just don't let me snore online, okay?
No,
Like mute me or something.
I can mute. I
okay?
can mute you. Yes, I will. Oh, hey,
Thank
Jackstar.
you.
Hello, Jackstar. He's here. I think it's Jackstar. It's TOVVRH something something. Needle liftoff is very impressive. Yes, that would make a good spot in a movie, wouldn't it? Yep. That thing has withstood a lot of earthquakes. We got a lot of earthquakes out here. It's held up really well. Now the way it was when it was first built, boy, they went way like a tree. You know, a third of the tree is underground. They really made that rock solid. But it has give to it. It'll sway a little bit, but there's nothing. They say there's nothing to worry about. We hope. Well, hey, I've got a couple of things here, more than a couple actually. Shall I bring them up about New Year's resolution? Just possibilities. People can think about them. Shall I do that,
Sure.
Holly? Okay, here we go.
Sure.
All right, let me get myself out of here. All right, so there's all kinds of things. This is a new year coming, 2026. What are we going to do? I mean, we don't have to build the Empire State Building. Somebody else did that for us. But maybe we can make our own life better, and in doing so, make the world better, or those people that we meet. And that's as ambitious as probably I would ever want to be. But here's a list of a few things having to do at the top where personal growth. Read some books, maybe one a month. That's pretty ambitious. 12 meaningful books. Learn one new skill language, and it doesn't have to be like French or German or something. Language of coding, and maybe the language in the kitchen of cooking, instruments and so on. It could be language, I guess. Another personal growth goal for the new year might be to start a journal. Hey, just grab a pad of paper and write down your thoughts, right? Your annotations. What happened during the day? Toward the end of the day, that'd be a good time to take an inventory of what your day was like. That's always a good thing to do. Another one would be the value of that is that, you look a week later and you go, my golly, look at all that happened. I mean, we tend to kind of put it out of mind. If we journal, we keep it in mind. And keeping something in, they call it consciousness, right? Reflection. Being awake in the moment. How is our life going? How was it going last week? How is it going yesterday? And how is it going today? We see the trend. And if you see the trends, you can make adjustments and be moving in a better direction. Okay, hon?
Yeah. Sorry.
No, that's okay. I know you're not feeling good. Well, anybody with earshot, we're recommending they say a little prayer for you. Start feeling
I'm
better.
okay. I'll be okay.
Wow. Another personal growth one, reduce screen time by 30 minutes a day. That would probably help everyone. Certainly myself as well. The first thing in the morning, a lot of people will turn on something electronic. It might be a radio to listen to the news or music. It might be the news, or it might be your computer. More and more, I think it tends to be a computer, or it tends to be their cell phone. And people get into a routine of the things they like to look at. They might be checking, all kinds of social media platforms and emails and whatnot. And once that's on, you're playing that game, or it could be playing games too. It's kind of hard to break free of it. It might be good to maybe reduce screen time early in the day. Take the first 30 minutes to just meditate on what you want the day to be. If we don't have a plan, then life takes us where it wants. And it's far better for every human being to be able to be self-directed. The last thing there is practice gratitude. That's a wonderful idea. Gratefulness is what makes the soul great. That's a quote, actually, from Rabbi Abraham Heschel. Gratitude, gratefulness for all the wonders that we have in nature, all the beauty around us, starting with when we go outside the door, stepping onto the grass if we have grass, or go to the local park, or just to observe what's happening around us in the trees and the birds that sit in the branches and all the beauty that's around us, and not to take that for granted. Look at the flowers, see what's there, and that's practice gratitude by just simply being grateful. We can't buy it; it's free. We don't even need to. What a wonderful thing! I always tell that story of that lady that looked out her back window for about 20 years and saw a tree in the middle of her backyard, and she go, "Oh, there's that tree." She didn't think much of it. Every day she'd look out in the yard and she'd see that same tree. One day she looked out and she said, "Oh my God, look at the tree." Well, the tree was the same, but she looked at it with different eyes. And sometimes we have to awaken to what that means. I'm not sure I can even begin to describe how that happens, but that's an internal awakening. We see things with the eye that is within us. Oh, appreciate that. Thank you, Jack Star. I can't talk like this, but it's great to see you both. And I will be on the road at midnight. All right. All right. On midnight, well, you must be out here then. I'm not trying to out you where you are, but midnight's coming up here. We're about 27 minutes from midnight. You're on the West Coast. Let's see. And then health and wellness, that's real important. Walk more steps, do strength training, one or the other, maybe both. Try to sleep more consistently. I think a lot of that has to do with having a routines in our life. Cut back on sugar. Nope, not going to do that. No, that would be a good idea. And drink more water. Yeah. Mental and emotional health. Set further boundaries. Say no to without guilt. Yeah, I think that's important. A lot of times we're yes people, and we can burn ourselves out. We have to take care of ourselves as well, or we'll be no good to anyone. Meditate and pray daily. I mean, how very important that actually is. You know, when we reflect, they say an unreflective life is a life not worth living. I think John Donne, the Irish poet, said that, if I remember right. You know, an unreflective life is not worth living. I think that was probably said by some of the Greek philosophers as well. But when we reflect, we see life. When we simply, bounce from one spot to another, we're generally, our eyes might be open, but we're kind of half asleep. It's very important to awaken to what's happening all around us. And then to reduce negative self-talk. Boy, that is really important. You know, I believe in affirmations. You get up in the morning, you look at yourself in the mirror, and you don't like having to say it, but, that might be the first place to say, I like who I am. Thank you for my life. It's a gift. It is precious. I may not be the best looking guy in the world, but by golly, you gave me a life, and my heart is solid and sound, and I feel like I can love others. And compliment yourself. Another one there, limit doom scrolling, news consumption. Boy, we get inundated, and of course that's what sells the news. They have to provide us with copious amounts of negative news. Well, turn some of that off. There's just too much, especially in the political realm. It's just going from one script to another, to another, to another, and that can really bring on depression. I'm not saying to turn it off. I'm saying just to adjust it a little bit. Take care of yourself. I don't think humans have evolved long enough on this earth. 1.8 million years we've been around, roughly, give or take 1,000 years. And we've never had the amount of news coming at us every moment of the day. So we need to really make sure we're taking care of our mental and emotional and spiritual health. Schedule regular quiet time. And then the last part there, career learning. Let's see if I can adjust that. Yeah, okay. Update, if you have a resume and you're looking for work, update that. Just continue to evolve who you are. Take courses, more certification if you need to. Just build yourself as best you can. Don't work yourself to death doing it. There's a lot of things there I like. Then financial, of course, people, the rainy day, that rainy day is, but be careful when you invest. You can lose it all as well. The parables in Scripture don't bury the talent in the ground where it won't produce any sort of, commensurate return for your investment. We have to take some risk, but be careful about the risk. Relationships, well, there's a lot of good things expressed there. An area called purpose and contribution, and so on. Let's see, a better way to phrase resolutions. Instead of lose weight, move my body 30 minutes a day. I like that. That's very positive. What do you think of that, Dolly? Oh, did you drift off? That's okay if you did. So anyway, I did want to just share a few ideas for New Year's resolution. Not everybody gets on board that train. No one has to. Just a thought. I believe the human person is here on Earth School 101 to grow. There's a reason why we're alive, and to be better lovers, and ultimately self-actualize. I guess that's the term psychologists like to use. Become everything that you are capable of being, and then you have done all that you can do. Your life had meaning, and you used it as best you could. We won't... No, I didn't mute you. You're good. Yeah, your audio's on, Dolly. Yeah, try it again. Yeah, I see you're saying I'm still there. Your audio's on. You're good. I need to stop talking. Let you talk. So anyway, I'll take that. Let's see. I'll go back on here. Yeah, I pretty much kind of just said what I could say. I really wasn't sure what I was going to do. I'm sorry I messed up on one of those videos. I'll have to find that. Yeah, Dolly, your audio is good. It might be on your end. I'm not sure. I'm looking. It's lit up in green, which means it's green and good to go. So if you do speak, we should be able to hear you, but it might be on your end, possibly. So anyway, I appreciate people being here tonight. My goal, like I say, I think I expressed what my New Year's goal or resolution is, just to be able to provide whatever I can in my old age. Retired, a few nuggets of insight that I would pass on, and hopefully you'll do the same for me. We can all learn from each other. I'm going to try to do a few more videos. But yeah, drop out and come back in, see if that helps. That might be all you need to do. So my hope is to do more videos. I don't know if it's going to be a lot of live streaming. I may do some more of that. I don't know. But I do want to do more videos. I've got an awful lot of ideas of things I would like to just basically share. When I started my own little time on YouTube, it was a little over 11 years ago, and my goal was just to share what I have. With my little short, meager gifts. I don't have a lot, but I've had some experiences, and I can share what those are. If it is meaningful or helpful to someone else, then that's all I want to do. But in the midst of doing that, sometimes things go awry. And I've had my ups and downs and dust ups and, problems that have happened. And we just pick ourselves up and carry on and try to learn from all of those sorts of things. Rough seas make good sailors, Dolly, are
Okay.
you? Yeah, there
Okay.
you are. Yeah,
Okay.
we hear you.
I want to be able to watch your little stuff when you go at midnight with you.
Oh, yeah. It's in another 18 minutes.
I can make it.
Yeah, I'm not sure how good it's going to be. We'll see. Let me get my phone ready here. This takes about a minute. They're probably, let's see, just give me another second here. I'm not really that hopeful because the weatherman's been saying this is going to be a washout. No, and not even that much rain, but just fog. It sucks in the airport. SeaTac Airport is right close by where I live. It's north of me, but it can be a real problem with flights coming in and out this time of year. You still there, Dolly?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Where are we? Here we are. I'll bring it up here.
Okay.
Okay, now, here, let's make it that way. Okay, we're watching, it looks to me like a commercial about some
Hey,
delicious
can you
food.
do me a favor? Can you make my little box smaller? It takes up too much of the screen.
It's
Maybe
only
you
on,
can't do anything.
I really can't. That's only on your
Okay,
end.
that's okay.
Yeah, you're looking at things through the green room. That's what they call it, the back room
Okay.
when you,
Okay.
yeah. If you were to just look at the regular Stellar's YouTube channel, where everybody else is looking at it, you wouldn't have
Okay.
the green box disappears. It's not there.
That's the cruise I would go on.
Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't, Holland Cruise, was that Alaska? Is that what they were advertising? Yeah. I have yet to go on that, and everyone in my family has gone. It's the one to go on. You wouldn't think so. It's not like the Caribbean, a warm weather cruise, but boy, it's remarkable and unique. Everybody just raves about it.
My dad was stationed there for a little while, and he said it was truly God's country. He said it was beautiful.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Yeah, we're a little early. It's 15 minutes or so ahead. We're just looking at. Should I play a little music, or you want to
I
chat?
think my girl, my blue-haired girl, I think she just dropped a new
Oh, did she?
song the other day. I think so.
Oh. I'm trying to remember. The last one I saw was a cover. Who was it? A country music cover. No, not Dolly Parton. Somebody else. Well, much way back, the 50s.
Oh, I think she actually did Jolene once.
Oh yeah, I think she did. Yeah.
See
Yeah,
this
she did.
guy? I dated him in the 80s. The guy that was just on screen.
The 1880s. That was bad. I'm sorry. I'm a bad man.
Now that was bloody.
I'm just holding up my cell phone. That's what you're looking at. See, if I was to turn my cell phone around the house, you see the difference? You're looking out
Uh-huh.
the back window.
Uh-huh.
Where's Fluffy? Oh, she's down on the floor. You see her down there?
Hi, baby. Hi, sweetie. Ah,
She's down.
hi.
Yeah. She's dead to the world. Well, not literally, but
You know
hey.
what I dislike about you the most? What I
there's
dislike about you the most.
well, there's many things I know.
Right. I know. I should be more specific. There's never been a speck of dust in your entire house ever.
Oh,
Once.
no. That's actually there is. There is. I have a
Oh,
dust filter.
BS.
No, I have a dust filter on my video here. So all the dust is being filtered out. You wouldn't see it, but I see it. A dust filter.
That guy is the devil himself.
Yeah, I worked in Idaho for a couple of years, and that's Moscow, Idaho, just up the road from. I was in Lewiston, and I know where that took place. Moscow, Idaho. I don't know it really, really well, but I know the area pretty well. Good people there. That's at University of Idaho.
Well, his eyes alone, he's like Manson. You can tell.
Yeah, there's something. He also has that Ted Bundy look about him, kind of.
Uh-huh.
It's weird. Yeah. Well, you're sure getting the lowdown of the Pacific Northwest here.
I sure am.
See, 12 minutes and 42 seconds right there.
Why aren't they out there talking to Joe Blow on the street saying, what's your predictions or your resolutions or what do you want to do next year?
Oh, they do. Yeah, they do that quite a bit. Yeah. And most people say, get away from me.
Danger.
Yeah, stranger danger. Did you see that little video I played earlier about the woman holding her arms open, hoping for a hug? Did you see that?
Yes.
Wasn't that great?
Yes.
Yeah, social experiment. Oh, there's my Mariners. They disappointed me. They got beat by Toronto. Although I'm glad Toronto won. I'm a fan of Toronto as well. I think next year might be their year. You never know.
Maybe the Cubbies, too.
Yeah, a Cubbies Mariners World Series. That would be great. We'd be friends right up till the seventh game when the Mariners defeat the Cubs, and then you become angry at me.
And I never speak to you again. But that's a win-win-win for you.
That's a win-win-win. Yeah. Well, you do make a strong point. Absolutely.
Yes. Did I tell you I got a little pen pal from a third grader?
No.
It's so cute. And
Really?
I have to write him. Yes.
You think they're going to give me a strike for playing live Seattle King 5? King 5 that's NBC. It's my favorite station. They surely know how
Definitely
much
you're going to get a strike. You're going to definitely get a strike.
Probably. Yeah.
But since you're not monetized, does it matter?
Well, you don't want more than 2 strikes. If you get 3 strikes, they might take your channel. But
you only have 2?
I've got a few. But I wouldn't worry myself. I mean, that doesn't really worry me. What,
Will
me
it
worry?
come up as a warning first?
I don't know. They always warn you when you get a strike, yeah. And then when you get a strike, you usually, I haven't had one in ages, years probably, but they tell you can't stream for a period of time. I don't know, 10 days or something. I don't know if that's changed or not.
Oh, yeah, because you go live so often.
Well, no, that's why it wouldn't really make that much difference, but to me personally. But so far, so good. No copyright. We'll see.
Okay.
We shall see what we shall see.
Oh.
Oh.
And, no, seriously, my blue-haired girl did something. I just remember.
Was it Patsy Cline? She did a Patsy
maybe it was.
Yeah, it was She did Crazy.
Yep.
She did Crazy. Yeah.
I love that
Crazy
song.
for da 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 da. Yeah, I forget how the words go, but yeah, she is
Crazy for
remarkable.
loving you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
I wrote those lyrics with someone in mind. Yeah, I wrote it for Patsy.
Yeah. Thank you for Thank you for going there. You know who loved Patsy Cline?
Who's that?
The singer from Alberta. What was her name?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I want to say JD. It's not
Patsy.
Katie.
Yes,
Katie
Katie.
Lang. Katie Lang.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, she did a beautiful Crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. She did. Yeah. She.
Well, she did another one too of Patsy's. I can't remember what was it.
Oh, I'm sure she.
Oh, I
she
can't
did
remember
several.
now.
That was her hero. Yeah. She really. It's remarkable. I got some
Man, I haven't
old.
seen her forever.
Yeah, I got some really old video footage of Katie Lang when she's back in Ontario, and I should play that. It's really good. You can't find it anymore on the internet, but it's or on YouTube, but I still have it.
I think the first time I saw her was like kind of like at the cusp where country singers like Loretta Lynn and Dolly Parton, they were still wearing the long dresses and the gowns and stuff when they sang on stage. You know, the females hadn't gone to grilled cheese. Oh, crying out loud! To blue jeans. I'm so sick. But anyway, blue jeans or anything. So Katie came out, and the first time I saw her, she had like a tutu on with like combat boots and singing the most beautiful rendition. Oh, it would have brought tears to my eyes. It was beautiful. It was just beautiful.
Yeah. Katie Lang does a version of Hallelujah. You know that song, right?
Oh, yes.
She probably does it as well as anybody. Just a remarkable version of it.
Well, that is a good, is it time? Are they counting down?
Well, we're 6 minutes away of where I'm at. So you guys are probably 7 minutes. So I'm looking at it live. And there's a delay, 10 seconds, 12 seconds, whatever it is. Yeah. Yeah. They better not stretch this out because it's not the weather is not going to change. I mean, these clowns might say, oh, let's make the New Year at 1 a.m. No, don't do that. I'm not going to let that happen. I've got another backup one if they try to pull those shenanigans. The weather is not going to lift. It might even get worse. But what they'll do is
Did you just say shenanigans on YouTube? And you're worried about getting a strike for this, but you go around saying willy-nilly words like shenanigans?
Well, is that an Irish curse word? It might be. I'm not sure.
You know, there are males and females listening to this, babe. You gotta watch your language.
Shenanigans. Yeah. How about that?
Okay, now I have something really important to tell you.
Oh, wait, before you do you see where they are? Look what's right behind them up above. They're at the world-famous Chihuly Garden and Glass. Chihuly is a famous glass blower here in Seattle. And he's made some of the most beautiful artwork, and some is hanging up behind them. Just wanted to point that out. Go ahead.
I'm trying to see it. I don't...
It's right behind them. It's all that red and yellow.
Yes. I guess I've been sick. I can't see very well.
Well, can you see him pouring? Can you see him pouring champagne? Can you see him pouring? Okay, it's behind them. It's the color of orange and yellow.
I see that. I just can't distinguish what it is. It's just
Oh, well, no,
glass.
it's a lot of, yeah, it's just a lot of different,
Oh.
there is no shape to it. Some of them it is,
Thank
but
you.
those are just, I don't know, you call it modern art or something, yeah, that's,
Okay.
what you see is what you get.
Excellent.
Thank you. I'm glad to clear things up.
Well, the glass is excellent. The explanation was,
Oh, we're getting personal in the new year. Is that right? Is this
why
famous?
weren't you?
Is this that famous Dolly attitude that I've heard about? Here it comes, everyone.
Oh, Dolly's so
2026.
sweet.
Dolly's attitude, 2026. The brand new. Oh, here it is.
Dolly's so sweet. Oh yeah, yeah. Porch seller.
We're
No, I
three
wanted
minutes right now. 3 minutes.
3 minutes. Got it.
Yeah. You see to the right of them? Do you see the Space Needle? Look how foggy it is. You
Is that
see
your
to-
knees that just came up?
Oh, you're about 10 seconds behind me. Sorry. You'll see the
I
Space
saw your
Needle.
knee. Oh, I
Yeah,
see
you'll
it.
All right. Look how socked in it is. It's supposed to be clear.
Soggy. Were you gonna say soggy, babe?
Yeah, the Soggy Bottom Boys are there. They're going to be singing tonight. Yeah. Just so you know.
Well, thank you
You're very
for
welcome.
telling me.
You do know that we're all alone here. No one else is here.
I think we're alone now. It
Okay, now,
doesn't seem to be
Who sang that song?
anybody around.
It starts with T, and then it starts with J. Tommy.
The Joneses.
No.
Tommy James.
Yeah, and starts with an S.
Not Sherelle. Sherelle?
Sean.
No.
Tommy James and the
Sean.
Shondells. Tommy James.
What did I
and-
say? Sherelle, I think. Okay.
Yeah, the Shirelles. That's
Tommy
even.
James
And
and
the Shondells. Okay, we're 1 minute and 22 seconds away.
I think everybody probably just wants to hear me sing. I think that's it.
Or not. Or not. Yeah. I'm making it a little bit bigger here. Is that okay with you? How's that look? Is that not bad?
That looks pretty good. That is
Look how-
bigger.
It's really socked in though. Oh my God. I'm
It
holding
really
it as
looks-
steady. What?
It doesn't really look like the Space Needle at this point.
Oh yeah, it looks like this. Oh, it's 35 seconds to go.
I hear
It's-
it.
Wait, it's 30 seconds to go, and they're firing something off. What the hell is wrong with these people?
I hear something.
Yeah, the spotlights are going. Should I tell them to start over because they went 30 seconds too
Could
soon?
you, if you don't mind. Uh-oh.
Well, I can do fireworks in my neighborhood.
I hear something.
Yeah, I've got them going off my neighborhood.
Yeah.
But look at that, you can't even see it. What in the name of New Year's is going on
Jumping
here?
New Year's Day.
See, and they're gonna see.
10,
Look, now, wait.
9,
No, it's
8.
already started.
7, 6. I can't help it, baby. You can't stop the hands of time. 2, 1. Happy New Year.
Yep. How about that? Isn't that
Happy
wonderful?
New Year's, babe.
Yeah. Happy New Year's to you.
I slept through mine.
What?
I didn't see mine come in, so
Happy New Year's.
I slept
to
through
you.
mine.
Dolly, Happy New Year's.
It's to the best year yet for all
Now-
of us.
Absolutely. All that fireworks right now are creating more smoke, which is all
I
being.
can smell it from here.
Oh God, can you imagine if you were actually there in person?
Mm-mm.
That would be incredible. The only
I
thing
mean,
clear
you
on
see, like,
what?
I'm sorry, babe. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Are you really sorry? Are you?
Not really at all.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Not even a little bit. No.
The only thing you can see is the icon on the left, Alaska Airlines, New Year's at the Needle. That's all you can see.
Well, and
I'm-
up at the top left where it says live, that's pretty
Yeah.
clear.
Yeah. You know, it's funny. They got the camera. If they were backed off, I think it'd be even worse. I don't know if you'd see anything. They're right at the
It looks
bottom.
like it's underwater, doesn't it?
Yeah, they're right at the bottom of the Space Needle, and you can kind of make out the revolving restaurant and all that at the top, but just barely. I mean, this is really sad. This is really sad. Why don't I do something about it? Shall I do something about it?
Well, yeah.
No.
I mean, I thought
Yeah.
you were already. Do you have your shoes on already?
I'm going to do something about it, all right?
Okay. All right.
Oh,
Hey, do you
okay.
think people are up there at the restaurant watching this live?
Yeah, there are. Okay, now how do you like what I
Right
just did
now?
about it? Silence.
I'll bet. Don't you silence me.
No,
I'm
I just
writing
did-
that down. The first silence of the year came in like 3 seconds after the New Year's.
All right, you're right, oh right one. No, I just did something to clear it all up. I just wanted you to see. Now there, you can see something.
Man, you are so good.
Now the only problem is at the bottom there it says 2025. That was last year. No, well hey, I mean, what's a year between friends, right? If you look very closely, you can see fireworks going off in the distance, way over there, like on Vashon Island. You can see stuff. You see way off as in way off. Anyway, you had to be there.
I've seen way off.
Yeah, there you go.
Hey, if you squint to the right,
Right.
wait a minute. Now look. Can you see
What?
me? I'm waving. Hey,
Oh.
hey, can you see me? There I
Yeah.
am.
There you are.
There you go.
are. Oh, you're in that drone that just crashed. What? Are you okay? I'm sorry.
I'm fine. I got the flu, and so
That must have hurt.
all that.
That must have really hurt. That's a
No,
big bump
no,
when
no. I landed on my bum. I got plenty of cushion.
Well, you know what they say, the fall doesn't kill you. It's the landing that's painful.
Right,
The
right.
landing, yeah. So,
I don't mind being sick if it just didn't make me feel so bad.
well, yeah, I mean, that's what they say about, when I don't mind pain at all. It's just when it starts to hurt a lot,
Right.
The pain,
And then,
what the heck?
yeah, I haven't, like,
Pain is nothing. I can handle pain. It's just when it starts to hurt, that's when it bothers me. Now, isn't that much
Hey.
nicer?
so are you,
What?
well, are you still, do you still have the live up just in case something would happen?
I have the live up.
Like, can
yes,
you
I do.
see the live,
I can see it.
the live
Oh,
from
God.
the TV? Okay.
Yeah, I can see it. Why? You want me to
Okay.
put that up?
Just in case something happens. No.
No.
I mean, you
nothing's gonna
can't
happen.
see anything, can you?
It's less likely that things will happen with what I'm showing than if I showed the live one socked in. It's horrible. It's just foggy. I mean, Seattle's got to work this out. They know this is our weather. They've got to do something else. They had just strictly with drones. There's 500 drones out there. Just give us a good drone show, make it smaller, and we'll accept that. But this is just crazy. It's really sad. But what we're watching is much nicer. What?
Because it was a better night.
Yes, it was a better night.
clear
That's-
night.
What?
It was just a clear night.
Well, it appears
The
so.
weather was the whole issue.
Doesn't that look like it? Yeah, I'd say so. Much better. Last night would have been a perfect night.
I was sicker last night, so it really wouldn't have been.
Oh,
And I thought
Oh.
I was going to die last night. I kind of
Well-
wanted to for a couple of minutes.
I am really sorry to hear that. I mean, that's not fun.
I know.
You want to hear some music?
Uh-huh.
Is that enough? I'm terrible. That's the music they provided. That's what they provided with
I
this.
like that song.
Really?
Yeah, I don't mind it.
What the hell is your That's more. That's like cheery elevator music. Should we get something else? I've got another one I can.
Go
line
ahead
up
and
here.
get something else.
You want
Okay.
something else?
All right.
All right. Here we go.
Yeah.
When the days are cold and the cards all fold, and the saints we see are made of gold, when your dreams all fail and the ones we hail are the worst of all, and the blood runs stale. I wanna hide the truth, I wanna shelter you, but with the beast inside, there's nowhere we can hide. No matter what we breed, we
You like that?
still are made
did.
of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come. When you feel my heat, look into my eyes. It's where my demons hide, it's where my demons hide. Don't get too close, it's dark inside. It's where my demons hide. At the curtains call, it's the last of all. When the lights fade out, all the sinners crawl. So they dug your grave, and the masquerade will come calling out at the mess you made. Don't wanna let you down, but I am hellbound. Though this is all for you, don't wanna hide the truth. No matter what we breed, we still are made of greed. This is my kingdom come, this is my kingdom come.
That's Jasmine Thompson that's doing that cover. Isn't that
I
nice?
think I've heard her before.
Yeah, she does a number of covers. I think I've played her once or twice. Very.
That's probably where I've
wonderful.
heard her.
Well, that's possible. Yeah, yeah, she's very talented. Plays the piano. Yeah, really good.
How many feet in the air is the Space Needle? Do you know, roughly?
Alexa, how tall is the Space Needle?
The Space Needle is 605 feet tall.
605 feet. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Okay, so I have no depth perception at all. 600 feet. So is that like 6 stories? No, because a story's probably more like 12 feet, not 10.
Well, yeah.
So,
Yeah.
like
something
5
that.
stories, 5, 6 stories.
Alexa, how many stories is this Space Needle tall?
Here's something I found on the web. The According to CNBC.com, the 605-foot Space Needle is the most iconic structure in Seattle.
Alexa, that didn't help. Stop.
I think she's thinking stories like tell me a story, not like
Yeah, that's
levels of
what.
a building.
You are right. Oh, right one. You are right. Yeah, I think 12 feet might be, so 10 times 12 feet would be 120. So if it's 600, so that'd be another six. So it'd be about 60 stories, 50 or 60.
Oh, it would be more like 10, because 10 times 6 is
No, it's
600,
well-
right?
No.
That's 60.
12 feet is one story. 10 times 12,
Okay.
10 times 12 is 10 stories, and that would be 120. So if we're talking 605, that's another 5 or 6 times that. So 5 times 12 is 60. Take
60
my word for it.
stories?
Yeah, roughly. Yeah.
60 stories?
Yeah.
60.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, I heard that.
You heard it? Yeah, this is my neighborhood. Knock it off out there. Oh, we'll knock it off. Well, they're mad because I deflated their Christmas ornaments, and yeah.
Told you to leave them be. You're such
had
a
a-
Scrooge.
They had a big Santa Claus. It's the same neighbor that put up all the Halloween. They had their whole house decorated in cobwebs for spiders. I called I called pest control, and the pest control came right out. They sprayed the whole house, took care of those suckers in no time. Neighbor wasn't happy, but I thought look, I was trying to help. That's what I do.
You were very thoughtful.
That's probably why, that would be what I try to do. That's my New Year's, to continue to be helpful in such a way.
Continue not to eat anything that they give you. No chocolate from them. Do not take
No.
it.
No, that would be the end. Yeah, they'd be spiking that baby with something
I
serious.
do not care how bad you want a piece of chocolate. Do
No.
not do it.
Well, they said to me, Joe, you'll love this almond chocolate. I go, no, I don't think
No.
so. Yeah.
Good job.
Oh, I think my movie ended. Let's see. And, they're in a commercial. This, I knew it was going to be a bust. I knew it. I absolutely knew it. Did I mention to you that I knew it?
You hadn't before, but what did you know, honey?
Nothing. I know nothing. I'm like Sergeant Schultz. I know nothing. So anyway, it's almost 12:15. Should I go back to the live screen? Let me see if I can bring it up here. This will take about 45
There you go.
Yeah, let me bring it up. Oh, it's ready to go. Hold on. Here we go.
Is anybody here?
Here is in where? No, there's only 2 people, I think. So
Me and
Happy
you?
New Year. Now there's
Happy
3.
New Year, baby.
Yeah. So look at this. The commercials are better than the actual, display.
That is
Absolutely.
a tall building. Damn.
They didn't want it to be a little stubby thing. Come on. What the hell is your problem?
I don't know, but I made that dress for her.
You did? It's all
She
sparkly.
wanted to wear a cotton country type dress, and I said, sugar, listen. And so I brought this to her, and she wanted it in lime green, and I said no. And look how beautiful she is.
Do you know, that's quite a story, by the way. Do you know that Pebbles
Thank you.
Pebbles is sawing logs right now?
I imagine so.
Yeah, you would imagine that too. I would too. Yeah. So you're getting all the Seattle sports stuff. we might be going to the Super Bowl. You never know. We got to win on Sunday, and then we get a bye week for winning the division. I can make people Seattle sports fans if I kept it here. We have two stadiums right side by side. Lumen Field, that's where the Seahawks play. And then the other stadium is where the Mariners play. They're south
I
of
thought you said
downtown.
that's where you got married.
Yeah,
I thought you, instead of Mariners, I thought you said that's where I got married.
I did.
Oh,
I did.
dang, that was a big wedding.
Yeah, I got married at the stadium. Yeah, that's right. It was enjoyable. Ichiro was my best man. Ichiro, the baseball player. He's in the Hall of Fame now, you know. You see, he's right up there on the... Yeah. He was my best man.
Well, you know, Pete Rose was my husband's best man, but he got kicked out because he bet that we wouldn't make it.
Yeah.
That was a really bad joke. That
You
was a
are
really
clever.
bad joke.
No, that was a good
It was
joke.
a bad joke.
No, it was a good one, and you're very clever. Did I ever tell you that before? You're a clever person.
Well, thank you very much. Except Pete Rose happened about a decade and a half after I got married, but still, Pete started early in life.
Pete should be in the Hall. I mean, I know he gambled, but he didn't use steroids, I don't think. But Pete was a great ball player.
Well, you know
Yeah.
what? And it's also, he didn't, no, it might have been Babe Ruth. Somebody, it was either Pete or Babe Ruth, but they bet, but they didn't bet that their team would lose. They bet their team would win. So
Right.
I could see if you bet, okay, we're going to lose, so I'm going to throw the game, you know? I'm going
Yeah.
to do everything in my power to make sure we lose. And that would be really, really, really bad.
Yeah.
I think that'd be unforgivable. But
You're
to bet
right.
that your team's going to win and you're going to work really hard to make sure that happens,
Well, that would make sense, yeah. But you shouldn't bet if you're in sports.
No.
There's too much temptation.
No.
Money, people will throw a game if it makes money for them, and that's a sad thing.
and
Right.
and it will happen. And yeah, I mean, right is right, wrong is wrong. You know what? My boys, they are 107 years old right now. Today.
They turn 107?
Well, last night, yes.
That's remarkable, because I just turned 100 a couple of weeks ago.
Well, that's why
Okay.
you don't have to go around telling everybody I'm such a cougar.
You are a
You think
cougar.
I'm just like, I know, but they think it's just like 2 years, not like a whole bunch of years.
You're a senior cougar, is what you are.
I'm like,
Hey, should
there's a joke.
Should we
Oh,
change the
go
channel?
ahead.
Should we change the channel?
Yeah.
Because, I
Yeah.
mean, this has been a bust. Absolute bust. I mean, in my personal opinion. I can't even keep this thing straight. I'm using...
I'm going to have to agree with you. It has been a total and complete flop.
It has. It really has.
No, I have no
Um,
idea what you're talking about.
Oh, let's watch Dick Clark's New Year's. Should we watch that? Rockin'
Uh-huh.
New Year's.
Oh,
Okay.
I miss Dick.
Stop that. That doesn't sound right.
I mean,
Oh, shame on you. Shame. I know your game. Look, this is a new year, and look how you started it off. Are you sure you wanted to...
Well, look where your
heck?
mind went to, because right there on the screen it says Dick Clark.
What the hell
So
is
when
your
I
problem?
So you're the one who has a dirty mind. I just said I miss
What?
Mr. Clark on Rockin' whatever.
You did? Oh, my God. I never thought I'd hear the day and see the day that this would...
Oh, hush. You're the one who went there, not me. I would have
You-
never caught it. Well, I would have caught it about a week from now.
Look, I went there because you drove the car, okay? You're behind the wheel. You put your foot on the gas, and you delivered. Yeah, you took me there. Shame. Hey, look
Yeah,
at this.
but today doesn't count because I don't feel good.
Now, this is the way you
I feel
do
better right now.
silence.
No,
This
I
is the
feel
way
a lot better.
I'm glad. This is the way you do New Year's. Times Square. You cannot top New York
That's
City.
right.
I mean, it really and
With
truly.
J Lo.
Oh yeah, let's be real. Let's be real. See, this is the way the professionals do it.
I taught J Lo how to do that.
I mean, we could do this too, but you'd have to move Seattle across the country to New York where they don't have all the fog, and then they could do this. But that would be kind of expensive, don't you think? What were you thinking?
I was thinking that, and now I'm thinking that's not even close to J Lo, but that's okay. It doesn't matter, Dolly. I think, well, I don't know why. I think if you start moving everybody early enough in the year where you don't have to pay for like prime shipping, I don't think it would cost as much, honey.
Yeah, probably.
You can move
Is it-
everything to New York.
Is that J-Lo? Is that who that is?
I don't think so now.
You don't think so? Well, are you going to
Is
decide
this-
here eventually?
Is this still from Dick?
Yeah,
Clark.
it is. Yes, it is.
Oh, then it might be her.
Yeah,
Or it's
probably is.
Beyonce.
Oh, is it Beyonce? You know, I'm the
I
only
don't know.
person. I'm the only person in the entire country who does not know the name of one Beyonce song or one song. What's that gal that married the football player? You know who I mean?
Oh, she hasn't married him yet.
What's her name?
Taylor Swift.
Yeah, I couldn't name one Taylor Swift song. Absolutely not one.
Beyonce's the one who does all the single ladies, all the single ladies, all the single ladies. It's about putting a ring on it.
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
well,
then
I
with
bet-
Taylor, I would love to see her in concert. I mean, she has like 5,000. She's kind of like Cher. All these different costume changes and stuff.
oh, is that
I mean,
right?
I see them on YouTube. She's really very talented.
Well, you know who did that, made world tours? Celine Dion. She kind of did that, was the first. Well, maybe sort of, kind of. Yeah. Now that would be a great
I
concert.
would've-
But she's gone, she's
I
going
would've-
through some health issues and she can't do it now. I don't know if she'll ever be back on tour.
She doesn't look good at all.
Well,
I don't know what's wrong with her, but bless her heart.
yeah, but I mean, you talk about a talent. That lady.
Oh, yeah.
She had like a 7-octave thing, a range. I mean, unbelievable.
Oh, heavens.
Yeah. I know her
Oh,
music.
heavens.
Yeah.
Did you date her in the 80s?
I did, yes. We got married privately. People don't know about it, but yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. She paid me well to shut up about it, to keep it quiet, and I thought, okay, that's fair enough. And well, no, it's been a long time, so she doesn't care now.
Oh,
we-
okay.
We spoke a couple days ago, yeah, and she was telling me, look, you can say whatever you want now. She said, nobody will believe you anyway. I said, that's a good point.
Did she tell you to tell me hi?
Let me think. No.
You didn't tell her about me, did you? You did not tell her.
Well, I think that she has her plate pretty well full. And what would that have done? Tell me the good that would have come of it. See, there you go.
Well,
New Year's Rockin' Eve.
what to say? That is not J-Lo.
No, is that Beyonce? Is that who that is?
I don't know. Did it say?
Oh, you were talking and I couldn't see it. You were talking.
Doodlebug, I swear to goodness gracious. The
Oh.
reason why you should have told her was she may have
Oh.
wanted to send me like a really nice present.
Oh, I see, says the blind man. Yeah, but she'd be sending you something en français, and you'd be going, huh?
No, but if she would have she would have known that I wouldn't known that, and so she might sent like French fries or French dressing,
French fries.
or a French poodle, and
Wow,
I'd understand that.
you're really scratching at winning the lottery here, aren't you? The Quebec lottery.
I'm doing pretty good. Yeah, I'm
Yeah, you
I'm doing
are.
decent. I'm holding my own.
Do you know that Quebec up there in Canada has a guy who's 7 feet 7 inches, and he plays basketball down in Florida. I think it's for the Gators, Florida, University of Florida. 7 feet 7. He was from Quebec up there. I mean, they have big families in Quebec. Everybody knows that, but they have big people. We're talking not small. Hello?
Don't hello me, because you just silenced me like for the third time in 2026 already.
Yeah, I
But
know.
I was thinking about the tallest guy in America. He was from, I believe, a small town in Illinois somewhere. I can't remember.
Oh, you're talking about that way back. That guy was 8 feet tall. Yeah.
Yes.
8 feet 2 or 3. He was not healthy.
Yes.
He was pretty bright though.
And he did not live.
You're gonna tell me.
He had a story,
Yeah.
his heart and
Yeah.
his lungs, they just really couldn't keep up
His
with him.
name, I know his first name was Robert. I can't think of his last name.
Me
But yeah,
too.
he was 8.5 feet
And
tall or
it's-
something.
His dad did something with a shoe company or something, like had him endorse it or something to make money.
Oh yeah. Oh look,
and the
Jonathan's
shoe
here.
was like,
Silence. Jonathan's here.
oh, hey.
Jonathan, welcome. Good to see you. Good to see you. I don't know
Oh,
if
I
Janie's
love
still here.
Scrubs.
Janie's probably sawing logs over in Texas somewhere, sleeping. We're here in sunny Seattle, foggy Seattle. Oh my God! Watching Dick Clark's New York. I almost said 4th of July, New Year's. So how about that? Huh? How about that?
Well,
Oh, John,
I am.
let me put this down. This is killing me. This is killing me. What? You are what?
No, I caught myself mid-sentence. I thought you should be proud that I was able to. In
Oh,
mid-sentence.
the self-control that you've shown tonight is extraordinary. Absolutely
Thank you.
beyond reproach. May I use the word reproach
Thank
with you?
you.
Yeah. I
I
think it
think
has
a
been.
couple of times now. Yeah.
That
I don't know
is
if you.
right.
It really means. Did you say abstinent?
Yeah.
What did you
Something
say?
like- no, like the movie. I don't think that word means what you think it means. Right.
Inconceivable.
Inconceivable. I don't think he knows that word means what he thinks it means. Oh, the most quoted movie ever. Princess
I
Bride.
think Rob Reiner said that in a interview.
What?
Oh, it was his most unfavorite thing he ever shot or produced or anything was a scene in that movie, and I believe it was during maybe the sword fight between Mandy Patinkin and
Yeah.
the other
And
guy. I don't know. I can't remember now, and I went off on a tangent, but
You did. You know, the
I
only way to
did.
come back on tangent is to listen to our four-legged friends.
she wants to go out. Hi, Pumpkin. Oh, that's not Pumpkin.
Big smile, Holly.
Aww.
You guys sit. Go ahead, stretch.
Jumping out the windows.
Aww.
I love this next one. Watch this one. Right? And they're all in right here.
That is adorable.
Ow! Yeah, that was great. Oh my God. It doesn't take much to humor me. That's for sure. You want to see one more?
Yeah.
Here you go. Oh, audio. Isn't that amazing? Did you see that? We're having a little problem with playback here. Did you see that all?
Well, that was Fluffy's first husband, if I don't, if I remember right.
Well, I think you do remember right. Until you don't. But this
Well,
time
I could be
you did.
mistaken.
Or not.
I could be wrong.
Or you could be right.
I really could be right.
You know what? It's 1, 2,
What's
3,
that, babe?
4. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock, my digital clock. 1, 2, 3, 4 means 12:34. That's the first three numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, which is symbolic for, if you Google that, 1, 2, 3, 4, the coming of angels. So that means they're coming to take me away, to sleep. So I'm going
That's
to.
so cool.
Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. I see it all the time. It's always there. But before we
I
go,
do not see that.
well, if you look at your clock, and that was 12:35 now. Well, where you're at,
No.
it's not
I
the
see it
same.
now. I haven't seen it in the past.
Yeah, you're living back in time. I'm living. You're living ahead of time. I'm living behind time, or some such thing.
You've always been behind me.
That's right. So, I was thinking about foxes and fossils, and I don't know if you were here when I started off this live stream. You probably weren't, were you?
No, I didn't wake up, and because nobody woke me up, nobody
No,
bothered to call me
No, you didn't wake up, did
and
you?
said, "Hey, I'm going live."
You just decided to do your own thing. That's what you did. So,
No,
no.
out of respect, I would have thought you would have called me and woke me up.
Oh, but see, out of respect, I would never do that. Right? Well, how dare I?
Well, out of respect, you just don't think about me.
Oh no, I wouldn't go that far. Would you?
Kinda.
Oh.
Yeah, a little.
Well,
Sorta.
how about if me being sir and you all to sir with love you? How about that?
that would be perfect.
Okay, you ready? Huh?
I'm ready. I'm
Yeah.
ready, baby.
Here we go.
Those schoolgirl days of telling tales and biting nails are gone. But in my mind, I know they will still live on and on. But how do you thank someone who has taken you from crayons to perfume? It isn't easy, but I'll try. If you wanted the sky, I would ride across the sky in letters that would soar 1,000 feet high to serve with love. The time has come for closing books and last looks must end. And when I leave, I know that I am leaving my best friend, a friend who's taught me right from wrong and weak from strong. That's a lot to learn. What can I give you in return? If you wanted the moon, I would try to make a start, but I would rather you let me give my heart to serve with love. But how do you thank someone who has taken you from crayon to perfume? It isn't easy, but I'll try. If you wanted the sky, I would ride across the sky in letters that would soar 1,000 feet high to serve with love.
Thank you, everybody.
But they're nice in real life.
What's that?
I
Hey.
think they're all nice in real life.
Yeah, I would think
Aren't
so.
some of them dads and daughters, or aren't some
Yeah.
of them related?
Yeah, the dad and the daughter are related. That was a good one, huh?
I hate you so much.
I know. Most people do. Yeah. But
Well, that's okay. Only after they meet you, though.
yeah, they're well, I guess you could say the co-founders, and then I don't know. I'd like to find. I would be curious to know how they've. I bet a lot of them are her friends from school. But boy, are they talented! What a talented group. Well, hey, I'll go ahead and close this out, and then we'll chat.
Okay. Hey,
Okay.
good night, everybody, and Happy New Year.